I've been looking around between episodes to see if there's any way I could fabricate a claim on the Arabian Empire, since I am now a de jure king-level vassal of the Arabian Empire. And from what I can see, is I cannot fabricate a claim. But I don't think I need to. Because I ultimately looked at the claimants for the Abbasid Empire, and there's something significant in this list. Yeah, there are a lot of people, but one of them is very special because... Wait for it, wait for it. My grandson is one of them. So, can I press his claim through a faction? My grandson, my heir's son, my heir's heir, has a claim on the Abbasid Empire. So, if I press his claim, my son inherits my titles, my grandson inherits my son's titles, currently. So if I press my grandson's claim, then I have a non-aggression pact with my liege. But we can resolve that, I think, because... So, I press it for my son, he becomes the Arabian Empire, the Arabian Emperor becomes our heir through our own machinations, and we did that through setting up a marriage between my son and his late wife, who died of a bad case of the flu. But before she died, she passed on her claim, her father's claim, to my grandson. This is all in the same dynasty, but again, I didn't want to have claims that were generated at the game start, and we've made a claim. So, the non-aggression pact comes from this son being betrothed to Princess Shola, the daughter of the current emperor. And I'm going to break it. And that'll break the non-aggression pact. And as it turns out, I think I mentioned that he was looking like he would be a good heir, but he's actually not one of the Hashemid children. He's actually a son of Duha. So, but in any case, we don't need him to be our heir, or we don't want him to be our heir, because we actually want to start a faction for... Ubaid for the Abbasid Empire. And we've already got 78% for that. But we have people who owe us favors. And using favors, I want to end that plot first. Using those favors, by calling them in, we can ask them to join our faction. Spend a favor to force Emir Ali II to join your factions. We will do this for all of our... Wait, we can't do it for him. Can join. He cannot join. I'm guessing he was discouraged from factions. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's content. I'm not sure. Whatever the case, he's not allowed. But this guy is. So we now have 172.3% of our liege, of our liege's troops, and I'm going to demand the installation of the claimant. That is my son that I just chose, right? Or my grandson. So, with any luck, he'll turn it over. No fight needed. But What is this war currently going on? Samarian Holy War for Jazeera. I don't care. I will demand the installation of the claimant. Caliph Abdul Ghaffar receives an ultimatum. Then war it is. The alliance between Ali and Sultan Ismail has broken down. Okay. Is that because we're his liege now? Anyway, let's raise troops and also raise ships. Not there. Don't raise ships there. Raise them in the Mediterranean so we can go and get the troops from Iberia. Move all the troops there and all the ships. And move all the troops over here into a centralized location like Acre. Ali of Abbasid Revolt has fulfilled the ambition to lower decadence. Alright. No ambition for me to pick right now. My friend, I can ask him to join the war or ask for monetary help. I'll ask him to join the war. Because why not? Has usurped the title Sheikhdom of Tangier from Duke Pelagio of Tangier. He sent me money for troops. It's not a lot of money exactly. Young Yusuf has finished his education in diplomacy. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Which sucks. And it kind of sucks. It doesn't suck entirely, but he gains the trait Grey Eminence, even though I don't want to make him our heir. Now, as soon as these guys are all gathered together, we'll take them across to... Please tell me I'm not suffering attrition. I'm not. Okay. Good. That would be bad. That'll give us about 20,000 troops to our former lieges, 10,000. Has he hired any? Yes, he has. He's hired some mercenaries. And I have enough money every month to do the same, actually. He's hired the Berber Company. I'm going to hire the Peshnig Band, I think. Or the Allen Riders. It doesn't really matter, does it? Peshnigs. Move them in with the rest of our troops. Disaster, your fellow member of the party of Ali, Ayesha Ibn, not even going to try to say that name, has been caught by the Cordamam somebody, somewhere. Someone formed an alliance. Do I have any? Okay, I don't even have any special interest characters. I did bring, yeah, I brought them over. Okay. It's beginning to wonder, but they're here now. Disband the ships. Separate the troops. Auto balance. Assign some commanders. He looks like he's a good leader. Actually. Oh, he's my spy master, so he can't actually lead troops. This guy's not. Neither is he. Okay. He would actually probably be the best one to lead. Oh, no. Other one. Which one has the higher number of cav? That one. So he will take the other side. We'll go and keep this guy off our land, I mean. My liege, I wish to intercede on behalf of one of your prisoners, Ismail ibn Abdallah. Surely a show of mercy would please all your vassals. Diplomatically explain why I cannot. Alright, now I want to assign commanders here. Also, looks like we have a lot of cav commanders right now. It's neither bad nor good. Do that. And this guy. We'll have them follow, just to keep each other safe. Can imprison somebody righteously. Kill Sagar bint Samir. Okay, we're already asking them to stop, and they're going to stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold back for a second. Okay. Now attack. Emir Sharaf the Evil has formed an alliance with somebody. Constant fights and vicious pranks, my two children, Abbas and Muhammad, just could never seem to get along, but my efforts to instill mutual love and respect have finally borne fruit. This friendship will serve them well when I am gone. Now this revolt war will actually fracture the empire because the current emperor holds the Empire of Hispania too, and that will go to him. That will stay with him, but they will be two independent realms. So that's just how that's going to work. We'll have to take back the land we lose eventually. Theodorico of the Zikri uprising has declared Abbasid revolt, Zikri war on Ali of Abbasid revolt. That's over in Spain. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Alright, we've won the battle here. We're already up to 37%. I will bring my troops down here. How many holdings does he have? He just has the Sheikdom of Deir and there's a mosque here too, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I want to find the counties that have the most holdings. So Deir and Baghdad. I'll send them to them to Baghdad. These guys to Deir. It is hard to find time, but whenever I can, I try to spend time with my son Muhammad. He must be made to see how important family is and to honor and love his parents. Family first. Okay. I'll be curious to see what his education turns out to be. Not sure yet. My son, can make him lose. I don't think it matters. I mean, it would matter if our current heir died, but can make him my rival. Don't know if that would be a good idea. You know what? No. Yes. Oh, I probably should have gone with, Diligent instead. Oh well. He is, like, if my son dies, he's probably my next pick. Yeah, he would be my next pick if he gets a really good education. His could turn out good too. Wait, no, okay, that's the same one. This was the one I was thinking of. So, yeah, his could turn out really good in March, so next month. Alright. We're gonna get a battle there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, never mind, they're going there. He became a charismatic negotiator. That's not too bad. Please become kind instead of frail. That's good. Him, I want to get married, I think. Perpetuate our dynasty a little bit from, a little bit more, even though our dynasty is already huge. We have 113 living members, 189 total members that have ever lived from our dynasty. How old is she? It's gonna be a while, but where's the 16-year-old? This guy. He will. He accepts that marriage. We can assault this. We can assault that. I'm not afraid to assault this as well. That one's a little bit different, but this should look pretty good. As my troops ransacked the castle of Bakuba, they uncovered an interesting relic that Sheikh Nizam had hidden away there. Wonderful news. Silver bracelets. We have the Impaler. So, I just read the developer diary for Jade Dragon, and apparently stuff you have equipped and weapons will no longer have a chance to randomly disappear upon the death of a character, which I think is a huge improvement. At least that's what the Paradox Forum says. Keep assaulting. Losing troops constantly. Trade post. Karbala. Oh, we're gonna win this war. Ha! That's it. That's the end of this war. My grandson is now the Arabian Emperor. Well, okay. If I have a new heir, if my character dies now, I will play as Badshah Ubaid of the Arabian Emperor. Okay. So, new development, if I died now, I would be the Arabian Emperor. Wasn't expecting it, but, oh, he didn't get the Caliphate either. That actually works better into my plans than had he actually gotten it. So, okay, I have a new heir. If your character dies now, I will liberate. Probably wants to make us the Chancellor. He does. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Parween opening one of my letters. I'll teach her to be less nosy, or she could use some practice reading. She could use some practice reading. I should probably disband stuff. before that ends up costing me too much. Even though I'm not really losing money right now. But, that's pretty good, I'd say. This is what our... Seriously? Was Abdallah our first character? Yeah. Alright, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. But, we are so close to being an emperor already. And in 3 years, or no, 2 years, June 3rd of 829, I want to try to educate him myself. And I can pick another... I can pick another ambition. I'll build a war chest. We have a claim on the Sheikdom of Loot. Oh, not important. Or I shouldn't say not important, but I don't have any desire to go claim that right now. Our council looks good. I can usurp the Emirate of Cordoba. Because I have a claim on it, or what? Yes. I can usurp, or I have a claim on the Emirate of Tabriz as well. But, so, everything in green, everything in, like, this shade of green is our sons, and everything in yellow is the Arabian Empire. Sadly, they get the name. They get the name for the Abbasids. We just get Arabian Empire. But, yeah, it's very good outlook right now, unless our son dies. In which case, it's still in our son. It still goes to our son. We just need to protect this kid from being overthrown or dying. So, I'm not going to openly adopt my faith yet. I will wait until my grandson is 8, and then we'll try to induct him. And he's not the Caliph, so he can't. There's not an inherent factor of him not being able to be converted right away. So the next thing I want to do is try to revoke the sheikdoms in my own capital duchy. Damascus is not owned by us. How big is this dynasty? 6? I could kill him. Try to revoke the sheikdom of Damascus, actually. Is anyone actually willing to join that? I think so, but not enough to... Probably not enough to get me 80%. Oh, I might be wrong. I've built a war chest. That was fast. No. Why does he not want to do it? He has a high opinion of that guy. Let's try to find another sheikdom that we can revoke. Azarka. Oh no, that belongs to a duke. Almafrak belongs to us. Azarka belongs. I mean, by revoking any of these, it's going to put us in another war that's going to be possibly painful. He's not any kind of advisor or council member. So he has, what was it, Amman? see if we can get, wow. Really? He's a defender. He's defending in the Syrian conquest of Palmyra. Alright, forget that plot. Try Azarka. During my stay at the court of a noble in I have done my utmost to present my liege in a more favorable light and have him recognized as the benevolent and peaceful ruler he is. Well, he hasn't been in any wars yet, so... Mayor Hassan feels I risk too much with my escapades and tries to persuade me to stop risking my life. But it's so thrilling. We'll revoke. And war it is. Actually, this guy's at war with this guy right now. But, wait, did the Zikri revolt just go away? Okay, I again, not complaining. Let's raise the Allen Riders. And I'm going to end this episode here and deal with this terrible person who is revolting against his rightful liege and who just wants his piece of land back. So I will be back. I will take this guy's land and he will be imprisoned forever.